Then he does. Ethan. Caldwell pulls out his notepad, writes it down, still routine. How old are you, Ethan? 12. Caldwell writes that down too. Normal, expected. What's your last name? Rowley. The pen stops moving. Caldwell looks up. He studies the boy's face more carefully now. The features, the eyes, the structure of the jaw. His pulse quickens, but his face doesn't change. He writes the name down slowly, giving himself time to think. Because 3 years ago, a boy named Ethan Rowley disappeared from this exact town. He was 9 years old when it happened. He'd be 12 now. His face was on every news station. His parents held press conferences. Volunteers searched for weeks. The case went cold after 18 months. The FBI moved on. The local department kept the file open, but no one expected to find him alive. And now, on a random Tuesday night, a boy sitting in a parked car just gave that exact name and that exact age. Caldwell straightens up. His hand moves to his radio, but he doesn't press the button yet. He looks at the boy one more time. Stay right here, okay? I'll be back in a minute. The boy nods. Caldwell walks back to his patrol car. He sits in the driver's seat and pulls out his phone. His fingers move quickly across the screen. He opens the county database and types in the name, Ethan Rowley. The file loads. Missing since June 14th, 3 years ago. Last seen at Brookside Market. Age at disappearance, 9 years old. Current age if alive, 12. Distinctive features, small scar above left eyebrow, birthmark on right forearm. Caldwell looks back at the Honda. The boy is still sitting in the same position, hands folded, staring forward. Caldwell zooms in on the age progression photo in the file. The one